bloody hard. Okay. I think we are going to get started. In a second. Where's this tab? There it is. Oh wait, no, it's still not. Give me a second. All my tabs aren't working. There we go. Why are these treats knocked over? Did you knock over your treats, Papa? I'm trying to get it open. You're so naughty. Okay. Let's go.
Of course.
I can talk to the two.
I want to go home.
Oh, right. The refugees don't really say much, so.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey
What
Warden
are you
here?
doing?
I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Okay. Early game banter. I should work out modding again. I did it once for the dog mod. We can actually talk to this refugee.
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle?
What makes you think that?
You don't look chastened, so you're not from the wilds. And you're not a farmer. I'd guess you saw some fighting.
Yes, I was with the king's army.
I thought them that survived already marched north with the Cairn. You must be a survivor, or a deserter. Lucky you, I guess.
I have some questions.
Can't promise I'm gonna answer them.
What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Calenhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge of the village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
Okay. Is there not a lord ruling?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns.
Are those bandits always outside the village?
What? You mean they're gone?
Yes, I drove them off.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
Alright.
Don't let me stop you.
I would have liked to ask him about the warden thing, because the refugees... Not the refugees, the bandits mentioned Loghain putting out a hit on the wardens.
If you're looking for safe, move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
I was looking for some news, actually.
You might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Can I ask a few questions?
I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense. I'll
Okay.
not turn you away. We just ask that you don't bring more problems here. People are frightened.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
No shit.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Is your profiting ruffling some feathers?
You could say
Profiteering?
that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
I can't even... If I want to get rid of the bot, I've got to, like, click out of the game. Because I can't do the, like, windowless thing. Ugh. You don't think you're being scrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Lower your prices or lose your goods.
Maker's breath. Sometimes it's truly not worth operating this far south.
Just charge what you would have before this tragedy.
Fine, yes, just stop complaining. You're giving me a headache.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Yeah, whatever, Morgan.
And so I shall. Lovely.
Wait.
Are you here to make my head ache, or do you actually want to buy something?
Let's see what you have.
It isn't much, but take a look if you want.
Okay, what do I not need? Don't need the metal. Even though there is a thing for it. I'm gonna go through it like this. I need a bow for Liliana. Okay. Actually, do I need garnets for a quest? I think I do. Well, not necessarily garnets, but I need certain crystals for the dwarves. I'll get rid of it for now. No, because they can actually be really hard to get hold of. Did I sell any? Who was there? I can't remember. Okay. It's hurt though. Because we've not really been able to rest.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Anything extra?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
They, Ophelia definitely knows what a chanter is.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people! I will not be silent! Please,
Morning,
stop!
Isaac.
Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
You poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the darkspawn!
Must have been horrible. How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
You're not honoring her death by acting like this.
Are you calling me a coward?
I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight.
Hello.
What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie
That's my
down
foot.
and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Little baby.
Evil shall descend upon us!
Sorry, my boy is here and he wants pets. Is that it? Are you done? Hi, baby. You wanna come up? Papa? I know, it's not the chair that you're used to. Oh, you going up in the tree? Going up? Yay! Oh no, you're up on the bookcase. Okay.
Of course.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
He's the babe.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
You're closed.
We turn none aside.
Chantry's
We
closed.
simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Did you know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Brian will appreciate that.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Logain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
In we go. I'm gonna save. I know that this version of the game technically has the fixes, but in my experience,
There's word of Darkspawn
there's
stragglers,
always
but no sign of the main
a
horde.
crash.
We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
I am the Grey Warden Ophelia.
I see. I am Sir Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tairn Logain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
The Grey Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
Are you the only protection to the village?
Our ban was summoned by Tairn Logain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned. If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tairn Logain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
Most people consider Tairn Logain a hero.
Tairn Logain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner. And the king's corpse is barely cold.
That is true.
If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
Well, what's wrong with Arl Eamon?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath. How many times must we drive them off?
One less I drove them off myself.
Indeed. They're gone.
It's true. I saw the bastard running for the hills myself.
That's an impressive feat indeed. Will you accept a small reward for your efforts?
Certainly.
If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board
Realistically,
outside full of
Ophelia would
quests
not
that
take the
need
money,
doing.
but...
The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Ophelia wouldn't take the money, but she... As the player, I need cash. Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Heard any other news?
Only if you're interested in the business of mages.
Sure.
I have heard word that the Templars who watch over the Circle of Magi's tower have called for the rite of annulment. Hopefully I've heard wrong.
Ooh. Do you know why?
To have such a call when mages are needed to fight the Darkspawn, something terrible must have happened. I have nothing else to tell you. The only news I care about is the approaching horde. Now, unless there's something else
I
you
didn't
need.
know you could actually get information from him about the mages.
If the matter is important, certainly. Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I was hoping to meet Al Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We could use his help against Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tern Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tern has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Do you have any advice?
If Arl Eamon were well, I have little doubt he would assist you. My quest, however, remains the same.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Your quest for the Sacred Ashes brought you here.
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Your friend Sir Herrick is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Ophelia will take everybody's problems and make them her own. That is how it is going to function. Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
Tell me more about the urn.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
I mean, I do, but I'd like to hear what you learn.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
At the end of the game, we're going to read all of the codexes. I'm not going to read them all now.
And when the Maker spoke,
Because there's so
chant of
fucking
light
many.
scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows.
Plus, they like update and change. So I'm just going to wait until I'm done with the game.
When the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication.
So, yeah, there's books here.
As you desire.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
I'm sorry, but I only have 10 silver.
1 out of 1 is a more generous gift than 10 out of thousands. What can I do for you then?
I am a Grey Warden and I need your help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tern Logain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
So I've heard, but it's Logain who betrayed the king.
Tern Logain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else?
Could I perhaps receive your blessing?
For a Grey Warden? Yes. You have a difficult road to walk, don't you? In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and creation. Watch over her path, O Maker. Give her light in darkness. So let it be. Now, if there is nothing else, may the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Let all repeat the chant of life.
Give me that book.
Well, all right.
Is that it? Yes, I'm gonna save again. Let's go get Liliana.
Lovely.
No quest. Okay.
Let each look after his neighbor, and he will be looked after in return.
Where are you? Have you seen my mother?
Did you and your mother get separated?
Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Come with me, I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Alright, then go to the chantry. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice lady. Kind of like Mother. I should go look for her.
The baby. The poor baby. His mom's dead. Just right off the bat with this game, everyone dies. Yeah, I know there's a job on the board now.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Here we go, let's get Liliana.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen her?
It seems we were lied.
Well, I just arrived, so they didn't lie.
Surely, there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk. Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
Bold of you to assume you could.
Alright, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
The Grey Wardens didn't betray the king. Logain did.
I was there. The turn pulled us out of a trap.
Take a message to Logain for me.
What do you want to tell him?
He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him.
I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
I appreciate what you tried to do.
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I'm Ophelia. It is a pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
I will need help, that is true.
That, and the Maker wants me to go with you.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well. I will not turn away help if it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Bye, dog.
Indeed.
Ow!
Okay.
Bruises are all bruised now.
Liliana, let's get you kitted with some stuff. You are going to be my archer. Let's give you... You don't need those for now. Get you some armor. Just so you aren't, you know, gonna die.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You're out of food.
A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you've got. Okay. We are going to get Stan in a little bit. I'm just going to get the quests first. I'm going to grab a grease trap while I can. Not for me. But for a quest. I don't want these. Where'd it go? There. I can't afford it still. Let's see, I don't need bolts. Anything else here that I want? I know he has a quest, so I'll grab that in a second. Let me collect what's up here first.
about food, take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in Lothering?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. No, don't suppose you know anything about poison?
I've dabbled.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
So Terran Logain is the new region? Isn't that a good thing?
Don't. Why are you sighing at me?
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you.
Let's talk Stan.
Shokke basitisra, mara de starit, mera de twasit, abana kyun, maras shokra, anan sam kyun.
I have such mixed feelings about Sten. I love him as a character, but I know that he is
You are one
also...
of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
The Kunari originated in Islamophobia. Because, like any game of this era, Dragon Age is a post 9/11 game, made in America, so most of these games employ some level of Islamophobia. The inspiration of the Qun is Islam, and it is intended to be a really negative depiction. So I have a lot of really mixed feelings about Sten, because I love him as a character, but the original version of the Qun is so problematic, and there are so many issues. What are you?
A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is, as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Kunari?
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
Yeah, it is very much a game of its time in many ways. There is no such thing as a media that exists outside of the politics happening around it. All fictional things critique something in society. That is their point. You cannot create something that is not referencing or reflecting, commenting on, or portraying the politics of the era. It doesn't exist. It doesn't work. If you try to avoid it, you end up with something that is empty. I could probably give you some food and water.
Tempting, but I shall decline. Were you in my position, would you prolong your imprisonment?
I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I'm sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. not even a murderer.
Saving game. Let's go get the Kunari. Let's go talk to the revered mother.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
I love them. In that they fucking hate each other, but also they, like, understand each other so well. There are no quests available. That is a lie. That is a bold-faced lie. I have a child. There's a child who's missing his mother. Let me go find her. I want my other fidget, but the other fidget is dead. It died. It broke. So I can't have it. And I'm really upset. I need to get a new one.
Good day, Sister
Sort of,
Liliana.
but they fuck.
I'm surprised
So
to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as
maybe
well,
not like
Comrade.
brother and sister.
Is there something I can do for you then?
I want to talk about the Kunari you're imprisoning, Sten.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
The squad. Let's go get Sten. He's gonna get sent to camp. I'm not gonna grab him right now. I'm half tempted to go make myself a strawberry matcha. I realized today that I can just buy like strawberry jam or like strawberry preserve and use that as matcha, as strawberry paste for my matcha. It's not gonna work.
Have a care where your eyes linger, Alistair.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's not what you think.
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your mother's.
I hate you so much.
Hmm? What?
Never mind.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to your cage.
Confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well, I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Thank you, Sten. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
I would like to bring it to everyone's attention that Morrigan really wants to fuck Sten. I want that to be a known fact for everybody who watches my streams. Morrigan wants to fuck Sten. I feel like so many people miss that interaction with them. There is a banter, and it is explicit. She wants to sleep with him. It is a thing. To be fair, I also kind of want to sleep with Stan.
Lovely.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there? No one else?
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No.
Mac is
you
snoring.
really don't.
My cat's snoring. Oh, you're so cute, Bubba.
Well, all right.
He's such a cute little baby. I love that the chickens get individual tags. Like, they don't just exist, they have to be tagged. There's a crate somewhere that I missed. Lariana, you're in the way. Got it.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Barlin has traps on his land.
He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
Why don't you buy some?
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
I can't. I have them in my pocket. Let me give them to you.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry. I hope more soldiers make it out of Ostagar.
I could have sworn there was an option to give her the traps. But apparently not. Where's the crate? There.
Lovely.
I'm gonna run out of pocket space so fast. Let's save. Okay, let's go on a little bit of an explore. Be with you in a moment.
As you desire.
Let me just get this chest. Also, I have an enchanted dagger. Okay, let's go deal with these guys.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Caelan, and Maker forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Right, you don't have any healing spells yet.
Run while you can. I'm hurt. I need help.
New tactic. Bite ankles.
The new tactic, bite ankles. I fucking love him.
As you desire.
Set up here and do this one. Hello. My god. I need to get his tactics sorted out. My god.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
I'm so tempted to go and make myself a matcha latte, but also I'm like, if I do that now, I will be awake all night, and I have work tomorrow. So, I shouldn't. I'm gonna save. Actually, first I'm going to sort out tactics. I need him to get one more. So I need him to level up, I think. Because I don't want to mess with this. Because this seems like a good setup.
Couldn't we all just get along? No.
Oh no, there goes Alistair. As he drinks one of our potions. Oh, there goes Ophelia. Damn it. Everyone up. We need more health potions.
Well, all right.
Probably a waste for me to put it on now, but let's run over here and deal with these ones.
My, they're all so eager, aren't And so I shall. Lovely. Well, all right.
Okay, so we're all about the same point. Oh, we're not. Liliana and Morgan are at different points. Are you snoring, Baba? He is, in fact, snoring. Oh, it's a belt. But I'm gonna put that on him. Here's all the spiders.
you deserve. Make us preserve us.
Damn it. I missed my opening for my potion. Wait, nope, just this one.
You should run while you can.
You're drooling and save some dignity, fool.
I am very hurt. Oh,
Lovely.
is that all I can put on? No. But I want the better armor. I just don't have the strength for it. What's my strength? 14.
And so I shall. Of course.
Okay, let's hand in some of these quests. Do I need... That's the wrong button. Lesser healing potions. Okay.
Yes?
How many do I need? Let's go 3. Yes.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I did.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Poison.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
It's really not.
Because I still don't have food to sell.
Show. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Because I still don't have food.
Show what you got. You will never catch me wearing a helmet. I might hold on to the Grey Warden one just because. You do have flasks. I'm gonna buy all your flasks. Or no, I'm not, because you have an unlimited supply. I'm gonna buy all of them though. Radiant potion. Looks like injury kit. I'm gonna do a bunch of crafting this time. I usually don't, but I'm gonna try this time. Can I use these? I can. Okay, I want to get my strength up slightly. And my con. I always level up her cunning really fast. But I can take Liliana's Alma now. She can have mine. Because I'm dying more often. So.
Got a cousin in the Templars. He says the mages in the tower out on the
I want to check this guy's wares again
Why
to
do
see
you
if there's
always
anything
go on
that's
about how
useful.
stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question...
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
Alistair's not stupid, he's just autistic, so all of his knowledge is in his special interests. I'll be back. I need to get something to drink, but I can't click off to do the BRB thing. I'll be back. I'm back. Hi, baby. Boop. Did you think you had to get up and come follow me? You don't. I'm here. He just really wants to be around me at the moment.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
Are you here to make my head ache, or do you actually want to buy something?
Let's see what you have.
It isn't much, but take a look if you want.
I'm gonna buy injury kits, delirium potions, the wine. I could have afforded that one, but oh well. I don't use the throwable stuff very often, but I'm gonna pick it up just in case. I'm gonna use injury kits. We're almost there. We're almost done with Lothering. There's so many wolves around. My god. My god. Get it off me. Get it. I'm gonna fucking die. Okay, let's get him his level up. Let's get his con up. And then his cunning. He's not got another tactics thing yet. I don't think, at least. Yeah. More elf fruit. I'm actually gonna get
back again.
I only have lesser stuff at the moment, but it's better than nothing. I'll hold on to some of it so that I can do a normal one when I get there. But you need like other things for that as well. Like it's not just elf fruit. You need agents and stuff. Binding agents and things. And then the bear's over here. cutting my dex and my willpower. Can I pick one of these? No.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day. And the
Okay.
And so I shall.
Yep, that's it. We got no Lothering quests left. We're done with Lothering. Let's go. Okay. I don't think I've ever had this happen here. Because usually I come up here lost. Like, I avoid the Bodan interaction. I don't think I've ever seen the Blood Mage there. Which quest did I complete? Oh. You have traveled past Lothering and are now on the Imperial Highway, which runs through all of Ferelden. The highway will take you to various places you need to go. Redcliffe, the Bristolian Forest, and the Circle of Magi's Tower, and the Dwarven City of Orzammar. Let's go! This feels like a good place to end. We might do a couple things in camp, but I don't want to go and start the next thing.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seemed so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
See, they don't hear it as the Darkspawn hear it. The Darkspawn hear something very different. If you ever read, I think it's the second book that came out, you find out what, I think it's called The Calling. You find out what exactly the Darkspawn hear, because it's about, well, it's not about them, but one of the characters that are in the story that you read about is a Grey Warden who tried to go on his calling and ended up kidnapped. So he is degenerating, and what he's hearing isn't talking, what he's hearing is singing. So they don't hear what the Darkspawn hears until they get very, very old. By very old, I mean 30 or 40, because these people don't live very long. Why didn't Duncan just tell everybody that?
He did. He said he felt the Archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow,
yeah,
when
that's
I heard
the
you thrashing
degradation
around,
from
I
the
thought I
blight.
should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Hey.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
I just wanted to know if you might want to talk.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
No, I understand completely.
Of course, I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said.
That's a lie.
Maybe I'll go up
Or
there
a retcon.
see about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
My entire family was actually murdered recently.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it.
Everyone's dead. Maybe I'll go to High Ever with you when you go. High Ever is where you're from.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
You dreamed of the blight.
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me.
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
I suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
Why are we stopping?
I think we should talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
I've never met Kunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
No? Why not?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
You said you were in the army.
I am.
Have you ever fought a war?
I have always fought in war, human.
What do you mean?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
So the Kunari don't come from the islands?
We do now.
Where were you from before?
Somewhere else.
Can you be more specific?
No. I was born in Seheron. Of the land we came from, I know nothing, not even its name. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
Are you alright? You were in the cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Alright.
As you wish.
I love Sten. It feels like you're disagreeing with him, but it's always good. And sometimes it's not, but most of the time it is.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
How did you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
It does sound like something you know. But it's just a legend, right?
So I assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other humans as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
You spend a lot of time as an animal, then?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
I've never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
By practitioners you mean apostates, don't you?
Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the circle's thrall for the sake of what might be is a dangerous path to walk. There are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom.
That's all I wanted to know.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your abilities sound quite useful.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
I'm excited to write that scene, that interaction in the fanfic. Because I think Ophelia hears what Morgan says and how she describes the world and is fascinated.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Health potions. Anything else? Not much that I can afford. Do I not already have that one? I do. Giving me a second one. Okay. And then these are the gag gifts. I'm gonna buy a bunch of these before the end of the game. Okay, Isaac. Probably not long for the rest of the stream, but have a good
The boy's a bit
day
simple,
at work.
but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
I want something
Enchantment!
I want to put it on Alistair.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
I'm Ophelia, and I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
How did you know Duncan?
It's a bit of a tale, that is. But I'm the one who brought the Grey Wardens back to Ferelden. Well, I was one of the ones. There were a lot of us. Make us breath, I'm a bit nervous. Honoured to be here, really.
Go ahead, tell your tale.
After King Marek freed us from the Orlesians, the Grey Wardens begged the King's permission to come into Ferelden. Some sort of internal business. Me and a mess of other Warden sympathisers spoke on behalf of your order. Tan Loghain was very much against letting Orlesian Wardens in the kingdom. But Marek, Andraste, bless him, was a fair-minded monarch and he let them in.
Go on, I'm listening.
So that's why I was there when the Wardens and their leader, Genevieve, presented herself to the king. The first Wardens in Ferelden in over a century.
This is what the
Proud
calling
staving
is
off,
about.
that was. Duncan was a bit of a scamp back then. We were of an age and struck up a friendship. The king himself went with the Wardens on their mysterious business. When he returned, he rescinded King Ardlin's decree, and the Wardens came back to Ferelden for good.
Duncan was an easy man to like.
That he was.
So what did Duncan promise you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
All right.
Hard to say. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favour did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
I've never heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
So, then what do you need of me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
All right, let's do it.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay. I'm gonna save, and we are going to wrap up here. I'm gonna exit the game so I can have access to the rest of my screens. Okay. Let's go onto this screen. Let's find somebody to raid. Who are we gonna raid? Oh, more people playing Origins than I expected. There's a couple. Let's raid. Sorry, just trying to gauge the vibe of people. Let's raid this person. I've never been in this person's chat before, so we'll see how we go. So Friday will be a dot hack game. The vote is still going on in the Discord about who we're going to marry in Stardew Valley. If you are interested in voting in that, there are 2 polls, and you can vote for multiple people in each poll if you are interested in doing that. Other than that, I'll see you guys Friday.